Thursday night update. Hadn't really planned anything. I'm gonna wing this. First thing, of course, is the banks. A lot of the banks are what they term under pressure. Kind of like a ZZ Top song. Um, they having problems all over the place, and but we'll see. Other banks are like grouping together. The big banks are trying to bail out the little banks. So we got that going for us. Otherwise, the federal government's bailing out everybody else. Well, it's not going to cost you nothing. Don't worry about it. Not going to take no tax money or nothing. Ain't nothing free. You know that. I know that. That apple on that cart, that cost somebody some money to grow that apple. Sometimes I sit back and just get frustrated at the government because they stand up there and just lie and lie and lie to your face and expect you to take it. Bullshit. That's what I call. So we're sending some tanks earlier than we expected to Ukraine. That's a good thing. They're refurbished Abram tanks. They're badass tanks. I hope they get this thing rolling fast. Putin does not need a win in Ukraine. That's bad for for Western anyway. I was going to say bad for everybody, but China, well, my dearest friend, did you know that the Chinese president went over and met with Putin for like 3 days, and they they got a bromance going on, yeah. So my opinion on that is the Chinese people is like whoever they can use, they'll use. Russia, on the other hand, and Putin, they're like, Lord help me, baby Jesus, whatever you can do to help us out, So we'll see what happens there. I fully expect the Chinese to watch what is taking place on the Ukraine situation and adjust, their military tactics toward Taiwan. We'll see what happens there. So that's Ukraine and China, Taiwan business out of the way. One of the press people asked, Jean Pierre, wasn't even born in this country. White House press secretary. Good Lord, that's I'd hate that job. I couldn't do that job because you got to lie out your mouth all the time. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord. So they asked her about, well, what about all this money now that they found, this commission has found that has transferred to the Biden families. And she responds about all these lies. I'm not even going to respond to all these lies and misinformation, by this conservative Republican board. They just lying. What lies you talking about, Jean Pierre? Where some dude took in $3 million from China, for what? What was the $3 million for? And then this dude transfers all the money to at least three Biden family members. One being Hunter, of course. Hunter gonna get his cut. And old Uncle, whatever his name is, Uncle Jim or whatever, he getting his cut. And get this, Bo's wife. Now Bo is Biden's son that died from cancer, and then her and Hunter, his second, crackhead son, that was in the Navy, but got discharged, because he like to smoke the pipe a little bit, He hooks up with her. Guess what? She got paid too out of this $3 million. Huh. And then there's a fourth Biden member, yet to be unnamed. Folks, this is from one bank. One. So Jean-Pierre's like, I ain't gonna respond to those lies. Oh, good Lord, girl, come on. Quit fronting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord help me, baby Jesus. They all corrupt. And Joe's sitting up there like, y'all better defend my son, cause I'm president. Meanwhile, they trying to indict Donald J. Trump, a former president of the United States, for what? Ain't nobody really knows. Financial something or another with political, blah, 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 blah. Because he was accused of hooking up with a former porn star. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? If all she got out of that was $130,000, from a millionaire, billionaire, whatever Trump is, if that's all she got, she had a terrible lawyer, man. I'm telling you what. And then, on top of that, the lawyer that was doing all this, he in jail. Y'all know that, right? The lawyer for, what's her name? Stormy Daniels. Yeah, Stormy Daniels. That ain't her real name, but, that's her pole dancing name or something. Yeah. He in jail for stealing her money. Get it? Yeah, it was like, oh, this is crazy. So they trying to indict, some jackass yahoo out of New York City. New York City, my ass. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Secret Service, with Trump down in Florida. And, if I had, now this is just me, hypothetically speaking, if I was a multi-millionaire and I had a Secret Service detail follow me everywhere, their job is to protect me from danger. And some yahoo come out of New York City. That's what we call it here in the South. We call them Yankees, you know what I'm saying? So some Yankee come down to Florida wanting to put me in jail for some kind of something that went on with a porn star. No. Y'all ever watch Tombstone? Yeah, everybody watched Tombstone, right? I watched it about 30 times myself. Where, the shootout at the OK Corral, and, everybody all shot to hell and stuff, and people lying all over the place. And, Behan, the sheriff, like a dandy, he come out and he like, all right, y'all throw your guns down, all of you under arrest. That's what this reminds me of. This jackass out of New York, you know, he's having problems right now with the grand jury too, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, uh, White Earp walks out and he's like, "Y'all throw your guns down, all of y'all under arrest." And White Earp looks at him and walks up and looks at him and says, "I don't think I'm gonna let you arrest me today, B-Han." Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Now Trump, he enjoys all this publicity, so he probably like, yeah, okay, yeah, y'all handcuff me, perp walk me in handcuffs, and let's do this thing. Yeah, Secret Service got to be like freaking out. What are you gonna do? You gonna take this dude to the county jail and put him in lockup? No, that ain't gonna happen. You gonna put him in some other place with other No, that ain't gonna happen. All them guards been vetted and guarding the former president of the United States. No, that ain't gonna happen either. If it was me, I'd be like, screw y'all. I ain't gonna let you arrest me today, B-Han. And be done with it. Just be done with it. You got Secret Service. Besides that, you got enough money. You can hire your own militia. So whatever. So apparently with this Trump, grand jury. Grand jury indict a turnip. If they want to. If y'all not familiar with the grand jury, I sat on grand jury for a year. So I was shocked. Even as a retired police officer, I was shocked at the way grand juries work. Threw me back. I was like, what's going on here? So basically what happens in a grand jury situation is there is no defense. The prosecutor comes in and he lays out everything he's got. Okay? All the evidence he's got. And he's like, we want to charge this person, with high botchery. And then he explains, what high botchery is. And then he brings forth, his witnesses. Everybody's sworn to secrecy. You as a grand jury, you can't go outside and talk about any of this stuff. Tell nobody about it. All that kind of stuff under penalty. You'd be like hanged from the highest tree or something. And so grand jury, all they hear is what the prosecution has. That's it. Did y'all know that? There is no defense. There's no defense attorney. The person that's being, indicted or that they're trying to indict, they don't usually have any idea that, 18 people sitting in a room deciding their fate. They ain't got a clue. And, as federal prosecutors, they don't want them to have a clue. They don't want them to run or whatever. So, all that evidence that's presented is strictly from the prosecutor. But apparently, in this situation with Trump, some guy walks in with a bunch of emails and he's like, no, all this is bullshit. Here's all the emails. And I think that the grand jury was like, what's going on here? So they told the grand jury, y'all don't come in tomorrow. We'll reconvene you when I call you. When I call you, you come back in. Everybody else is saying this is total bullshit. So, meanwhile, Trump's like, yeah, come on. Come down to Florida, get me, handcuff me, perp walk me, and let's see what happens with that. Yeah, boy. And by the way, I ain't a big fan of Donald Trump. But this whole thing with this prosecution out of New York City on a former porn star, come on, man. Quit fronting. So anyway, Yeah, about 15 minutes worth of ranting there, you know. By the way, Joe Biden, you a piece of shit. You need to step down. Get out the way. Kamala, good Lord, help me. Oh, help me, baby Jesus. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I have seen a lot of administrations come and go, and most of them are funny. Y'all too, y'all ain't funny. Y'all dangerous. Time to pack y'all shit and, you know, going down the road. Peace out.